What's up, guys? It's 420 Dragon here, and we're going to be playing a league with a little bit of a new version of Familiars. I think it's not so much a new version as I found some new tech and went back to an old win condition and old burn hate. So yeah, those are the main changes in the deck. We added 2 hidden strings. Oh, and also we're up to 8 Familiars and 3 Prosperous Pirates now. So this is just so that we can sort of aggressively combo people. And we've of course cut some Seagates, which is I shed a tear. I love Seagate. We have a deep anal to put together a card draw suite. Oh, actually, I was gonna try a 4C maybe, so I could try that right now. Yeah, why not? Let's try 4C. If you drop with no matches played in a league, it's all good. So we'll just go ahead and get our 4C in our deck. 4C is a sweet card. For those of you guys who don't know, it is 1 blue, 3 colorless sorcery. It says scry 4, and then draw 2 cards. It's pretty good. Digs you 6 cards deep. To deep analysis is 4, so I think it's definitely should at least be tried out. I guess we'll try it right now. So let's join up the league and let's go ahead and hit play. Wow, we got a very quick queue right there. It's not the worst. Definitely don't mind if I do. Playing against Sooth Magooth. Go ahead and wish our opponent GL and HF. And this hand looks pretty good. Don't really see a reason not to keep it. We are on the draw, so our card advantage is going to be a little bit annoying. Like, we're going to have to discard if we bounce land on turn 2. Alright, and so with the basic island and a preordain, it looks like our opponent's either playing like tribe combo, blitz combo, or like mono blue delver. Either way, it's like kind of annoying. Or maybe they're playing a control deck actually. That would be nice. Yeah, if they're playing a control deck, this is sweet. This deck in general is really good against any sort of control strategy. Oh, they played a swamp? Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. We like swamps over here in Familiar Town. We love to see a swamp on the other side of the table. So here, you can discard a Familiar, a Flicker, cycle a Sandbar. So I think this looks like maybe Demir Flicker at this point. With the Sandbar. Discard a Familiar. I think I'm just going to discard a Flicker. It's a little bit risky because it could, I don't know, get exiled to like the Jugabog, which might be a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. And then here I think I'm just going to run out Seagate for Edict protection, so that if we drop a Nightscape, they can't just Chainer's Edict us. Oops. And Seagate's also really good against the blue counter decks because it's like really middling. It's not like a super easy card to let resolve, but it's also not a snap counter. So here I think I'm just going to take Mulldrifter and just sort of be on the value plan. Snap is like great if we already have a Mulldrifter. Then it's sort of just a free Mulldrifter trigger or like a Mulldrifter trigger that nets mana. But I think the first Mulldrifter is pretty good. So our opponent preordains here. If they don't find another blue source, it's pretty annoying for them. They're gonna Doomblade our guy. That's okay. So here, I guess I'll just fire off a preordain. I probably will play the Familiar and do an Edict this turn, especially with the Sunscape Familiar too. Just because I don't want to discard. If I play like a bounce land and pass, and don't play the Familiar, then I have to discard. And I do want to get the bounce land online as soon as possible, because it really lets you, like, as opposed to playing Evolving Wilds, because if I play Evolving Wilds, then I wouldn't have access to 5 mana next turn. But this way, If he like taps out for an edict or something, oh, chittering rat's cool. That doesn't do anything. That's like the worst possible for them. So now we can just play a familiar, play a compulsive. Should play another compulsive. Hidden strings would be pretty sweet here. Oh yeah, I forgot to explain what hidden strings does. It's a 1 and a blue for a sorcery, so 2 mana sorcery. It says you may tap or untap 2 target permanents. Or yeah, it's tap or untap target permanent, then tap or untap another target permanent, and it has Cipher. So you can basically exile it after you cast it when it resolves. You can exile it under one of your creatures, and then whenever that creature does combat damage to a player, you get to cast the spell for free. So a lot of the time you're just going to be untapping your bounce lands, and then sometimes you're able to untap your bounce lands and get a hit in, which is insane. So they kill both of our familiars, but that's fine. We have backups. So we would again, like a snap or a hidden strings would be great. Some way to untap our bounce lands and like start doing dumb stuff. Okay, mulldrifter's not bad. Mulldrifter's fine. So I think I'm just actually gonna just run out of mulldrifter here. I could like play a familiar and compulsive research and then like maybe evoke mulldrifter, but I like just sort of getting in there with the value, making their chainer's edict suck. Like who knows? A lot of the time people will like kill your mulldrifter over the familiar if they're not familiar with the deck. Here comes a bog. It's not a big deal. We still have a whole bunch of flickers in our deck. We're on 3 flickers in our main deck. And the opponent is not going to attack. That's cool. So then here, I'll probably drop another familiar. Might be a wise move to counter this as the opponent. They decline 2. So then I'll go ahead and cast compulsive. And I'll counter that one. Okay. Let's play mulldrifter. Just some more lands. Let's always play Evolving Wilds because Ash Barrens is actually a land when we have no basics left in our deck. We only have a swamp left now. So I could get in 2 damage. You know, why not? To do it. And yeah, so we have a bunch of lands in our hand, but I think that's fine, really. The opponent only has 2 blue mana, and so we just really need to resolve like 1 card draw spell to sort of cement our position in this game, which is already a very nice position. With multiple familiars, we even have an extra one. It's quite nice. I think I'm just going to play the familiar now to play around Evankar's Justice, and I probably will play around Counterspell just because it's not hard to imagine that the opponent has a bunch of counters in their hand and just hasn't been able to cast them. Though if they counter this, I might actually play out the Mnemonic Wall. Let's see what happens. Okay. Spell. Alright, I'll try to get my wall down here. See how this goes. Dang it. Looks like they have another counter. It's kind of annoying. I'll just go ahead and get the swamp to play around like Evankar's Justice, I guess. Pass the turn. We are winning on the beatdown front, which is, it's not typical, but, you know, I'll take it. Opponent's got a Seagate. Man, that card is sweet. So we drew another land. That's fine. At least it's a bounce land, right? We'll just keep getting in our 4 damage. And I don't know, I guess we keep the Ash Barrens in our hand so that at some point if the opponent like gets an Archaeomancer Flicker Rats thing, we can like get another draw step. And we really want to draw 4C. 4C is probably the best card in our deck right now. And Ghostly Flicker. Ghostly Flickers draw 4 cards. That's great. But oh, that's pretty annoying, yeah. So I'll just put back a basic land here, and then I can go ahead and search it out of my deck with the Ash Barrens. Just a little bit. It's not bad. It's nice. It's pretty annoying though. If the opponent has like Archaeomancer plus Island here, it's really bad. Mulldrifter? That's not a good one. It's not a good one. That's confirmed bad. If they don't get to hold up counterspell though, then we do have the potential to like kill them next turn. If we just like draw a card, draw a spell, and then just draw good cards. So they need to have Island counterspell. They do not, so it's good. We drew a brick. It sucks. So I'll play it. Play bounce line. And I'm gonna just keep beating down. Because I think I would rather me have 1 Mulldrifter and my opponent have 0 Mulldrifters than me have 2 and him have 1. So I'm gonna offer the trade here. The opponent takes it. And that's cool. That's cool with me. So the opponent's still missing lands, which is pretty good for us because they only have 2 blue sources, so they can't like Archaeomancer plus Ghostly Flicker or Archaeomancer with Counterspell or Soul Manipulation backup. No shenanigans. They really have to commit if they want to have a Counterspell out, which is a pretty bad spot for them. So Chainers comes out here. Probably just sack the Sage's Road Denizen. Like, yeah. It's annoying, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We can still win with double Mnemonic Wall, Compulsive Flicker, if it comes down to that. But I'm honestly not thinking it's too unlikely for our Mulldrifter to get in a bunch of damage this game. And also, if we just draw a card, draw a spell, it's never really hard to win the game. So hopefully we just draw like 4C, Compulsive, any sort of shenanigans like that. Alright, to kill all our stuff, we got a Familiar. Familiar is pretty good. I'm down with that. Like, you can kill all my stuff. I'm down to trade my turn for all that board. It's fine. I mean, his turn. Or the opponent's turn, rather. 4C. Woo! Woo! Alright, that was gas. It's pretty sweet. Let's see what we get. Okay, that's pretty great. So let's see, do I want the Pirates and the Flicker? I think I don't want either of them right now. This might be greedy, but I'm just gonna keep the Compulsive. Ooh, Mulldrifter, you know. So I think I'm just gonna play Mulldrifter here, because I can like draw another Mulldrifter and then play it. And I would like to do that. Sounds sweet. It sounds sweet. It does open up like Archaeomancer Echoing Decay as an option for the opponent, but we didn't draw a Mulldrifter, so it's fine. We'll just play Compulsive. Oh my gosh. I think the game wants us to win this turn. What? What? Okay, so let's see. So I guess I'll snap this. They have disfigure, it's kind of annoying. But they also probably would have used it on our familiar last turn. So we'll just revoke Mulldrifter. Let's see how many familiars we have left in our deck. 2 Nightscape. Okay, so I probably, yeah, no, I did good. Snap this guy. Alright, so now we just need a familiar and we win the game. Let's see, so we can play Pirates and Mulldrifter flicker it. I think I'm just into... Yeah, that sounds fine actually. I'm down with that, yeah. So I'm just gonna play Pirates. Evoke Mulldrifter. Guess I'll snap it actually. Because snap is basically already at maximum mana making potential, but if we draw a familiar, then it makes our flicker make more mana. So I'll play Mulldrifter. Nice, there's a familiar. So yeah, let's see. So I flicker this and the Pirates. But yeah, okay, this works, sure. Just do it like this. This is nice and easy. So I'm gonna flicker these, get my mana, I go up to 3. Draw some cards. Oh, whoops. No, just hidden strings, my bounce lands. Cipher. Play the familiar. Play the wall. Get back the flicker. And we're going off. I shouldn't have ciphered onto the Pirates, but it doesn't really matter, honestly. I just shouldn't have ciphered at all. Because I'm going to flicker all my creatures. I guess I could have ciphered onto the Nightscape. That could have been cool. But it doesn't really matter. I win the game. So now I'm just going to do the combo. We only have 12 cards left in our deck, so there is another wall in there, so I'm probably just going to find the wall. I think there's another Mulldrifter too, so I'll just like find the wall, play the Mulldrifter. And then just like get back a bunch of flickers and snaps, so that he can never like kill our army. Then our army just goes to face, and we win. Our army's just gonna go up into his base and start killing all of his guys. Alright, so I'll play this guy. There's the Mulldrifter. Play that. Just gonna hard cast it. There's another familiar. Cool. Play hidden strings again. Why not? And then I'll flicker the wall and the Seagate. So now I'm just looking for the last mnemonic wall. There's my wall. Now I'll wall up. Get me back a snap. And then I'll just make some more mana. Get back some snaps. Just get back probably one more snap and then we're probably good. We got 6 mana. And we probably can't lose now. Yeah, just pass the turn. I could snap all this stuff. Yeah, why not? I'll just pass the turn. I don't need all these snaps. And that should be GG. Concede incoming. Most likely. Let's see what this is. Probably Seagate. Cool, you got it. You got it. And a chittering rats? No, read it. It's cold. That's all. Okay, sounds good. Let me snap your shit, bro. Let me snap your shit, dog. Alright, then we come in with the beats. The beats. Boom. You didn't even let us come in with the beats. Alright, bring in this card, bring in these. I'm bringing in Hoodwinks because he's got bounce lands. You know what I said? I said fuck bounce lands. Except for my own bounce lands. My own bounce lands are dope as fuck. So cutting. I don't know, honestly. I like all these cards, kind of. I like all these cards. Feels like I cut like a Pirates. Game's usually gonna go long. We don't need like that much early game combo potential. Could probably cut like one fam. I'll cut one of the foil ones. I cut like hidden strings maybe. Pretty good, but like I don't know, not necessary. And I like Hoodwink. I think Hoodwink does it better. You just bounce or bounce land, dude. It's like GG. Take out the Sages row. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I have a bunch of time on my clock. I can always compulsive kill. I could cut preordain, but I feel like that's just like always bad, but I just do it sometimes. Got like for C. I like the thick card draw though. I like that thick card draw. Got like a snap. I think I'll cut another Nightscape actually. No! Maybe I'll just cut a Dispel. I don't need that much interaction. We already got like the best cards ever in my deck, so you know, why would I need to interact when I just have the best cards ever? Oh my gosh, double Hoodwinks. Alright, let's hope our opponent has a bounce land and plays it on turn 2. That'll be sweet. Nice. Alright, so I'm probably going to fetch Swamp here. We have Reaping and Familiars in our deck. And especially if our opponent drops the bounce land. I love leading turn 1 on Swamp. I love that they did that because that implies the bounce land hard. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so this is basically like the best feeling ever for us and the worst feeling ever for the opponent. I hate getting my bounce land. Like if somebody touches my bounce land, I'm gonna have a fit, dude. I'm gonna have a fit. It is not good. It is not a fun time. But here we go. Taste it. Boom. Hoodwink. Out of this game. GG. GG, bro. Should I aggressive GG? No, that's too aggressive. That's too aggressive. I can't do it. I can't do him like that. He deserves better. Opponent deserves better. Alright, so I could come in with the Hoodwink again. Could be pretty effective. They do have the Swamp, so they probably won't replay the Bounce Land. And I like it. I like it. They keep him on 0 mana, you know. Just play my Bounce Land. Next turn we can like Familiar Compulsive, and then they can like spend all their mana to Chainer's Edict it the turn after, if they have a Chainer's Edict. Oh, they played a Bounce Land. Oops. That's not the land you meant to click. That's not the land you meant to click, buddy. I'm sorry. Yeah, oops. Frowny face. GG. Alright, nice, got him. Got him. Got him.